Figma dropped 6 amazing features you need to try. Tired of using plugins to check contrast or organize your layers? Figma just released native features that solve all that and more. I'm Edward, a product designer. In this video, I will show you 6 new features. These features will streamline your workflow, boost accessibility, and improve developer collaboration. Let's jump in and see how this upgrade can save you time and sharpen your designs. Let's see some new releases from Figma that they launched April 2025, and they are great to improve the workflow of Figma. First of all, the accessibility feature that added to the color picker. So here I have a card. I will select now the text here on the bottom. And now if I go to the color picker here, I will click on that. You will see that to the color picker, they added this icon. So if I take it off, it is the normal one, but when I click on that, we have a feature to check the accessibility contrast. So how it's work? We have here a line that above this line, the accessibility is good. Below, the color not past the accessibility. You can click here and see the foreground and the background, as you can see here in the bottom, so you can be sure you test the correct colors. Let's close it one moment. Then from here, you can select the category like large text, normal text, graphics, and select the level of the accessibility. So if I click on AA, you can see how it changed on the interface. Now, interesting thing that they did, if I take this color that it's not accessible, as you can see here, and you can see that the text is not accessible now, I can click twice on the accessibility label, and then it will take the color to a correct place that now it will be accessible for the user to read the information. It is a very interesting feature that Figma added to the product, and basically I like it a lot because they designed it in a way that it's very easy for a designer to see if a color passed accessibility or not, because everything is visual. So this is the first feature that Figma launched that I think very interesting. Now let's see another feature that will help you to work more organized on the canvas. I zoom out and you will see here that I have a lot of layers on the canvas. They added a button to collapse all the layers. So for example, I can open all the layers here, and as you can see, I have a lot of layers now in the canvas. And when I select an element on the canvas, okay, I can confuse with all the layers I have on the left menu. So now if you click here, it will collapse all the layers are part of the component you selected. So in that case, we selected this image, as you can see it here, and it's now very easy to navigate on the left menu. Now, if I select nothing and click on the collapse layers button, as you can see here, it will collapse everything, and then all the information will be much more organized. By the way, this feature was in Figma for a long time, but with a shortcut, Option L if you work on Mac or Alt L if you work on Windows. But now there is a button, so you don't need to remember the shortcuts. The next advance that I want to talk about, it's about variables and how we organize them on Figma. So I will open now the variables menu. I go here, click on the variables menu. There are two advances here. The first one that I can move columns from right to left and left to right. In that case, I have two color system, but if you have more, you can move them very easily. And that is something that was not able before. So let's see one moment an example. As you can see here, I have the variable tables with a card, but if I take color system 2 and move it to first position, it will be the default position of the variables. Let's take it, I move it. You will see how the color here changed, because now the first column, it is the default one. Let's move it back. So this is the first advance in variables. The second one, it's related to this menu. As you can see here, I have colors, typography, and spacing. But if I want to put, for example, spacing on the top, it was not able before, but now it is possible. So if I click here on the menu and then reorder collections, I can move the spacing to the top, colors to the bottom, and if I want, I can move the typography up and play with that. So for example, let's put the colors on second one, spacing the first one, and now you can see the spacing on the top and colors take the second position. So this is the variables. Let's close this one. Another feature that Figma launched and can help you to communicate better with developers is the measurement tool. So basically I can go here to the menu, and here you will find the measurement tool. I will click on that, and then you can select element on the frame. In that case, I select the button, take it from one side to the other side, and then you can see here that I have the annotation of the correct size. So if you want to mark a specific size on the screen, now it's much easier. You don't need to add a comment or something like that. You can mark it with the measurement tool. And if you want to delete it, click on that, and on the keyboard, click on delete, and now it's deleted. And the last feature that Figma launched and will help many people is the fact that they added 2 more languages to the interface. So if you can click on the help and resources button, here you have change language. You will be able to select between English, Japanese, or Spanish and change the interface to these languages. So in a case this is one of your native languages and you want to adapt Figma to these languages, now it's possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to LogRocket for more design tips.